Greetings fans, friends, and family. Your Crafty Diva Cat here with the first video in our new series of altered books. Number one is theme and finding a book to suit it. Now, for those of you looking to get into altered books, some of you I know are very enthusiastic and start your first one with no idea of a theme. I am working on the 6th or 7th one for me right now. I'm not quite sure exactly because many of mine were lost in a house fire that we had a few years ago. But I've worked in a lot of other people's books as well and in some round robin projects. And one of the things that can cause the most trouble is having a theme. If you try to do a book without any theme at all, which some people I know have done, you end up getting a little bit lost in the woods at some point. You don't have an idea for what to do anymore for layouts. And in order to keep you on track, choose a broad enough theme that you can interpret it in different ways. If you choose something that's particularly narrow, like Summer in Tuscany, you can have some great pages of sunflowers and cottages, and then you're not really going to have enough to fill a whole book. Whereas if you do a history of Italy book, or a book on Tuscany in general, or on vacations you want to take someday, that gives you many more options. So this is a rather broad themed book that I started working on about a year ago. And the theme is love. So in order to find a book that would suit it properly, I needed a romance novel. But I didn't want a traditional bodice ripper romance novel because my own experiences and views on love don't quite fit with the historical romance theme. So I chose a more untraditional romance novel. Now, where I find my books, for the most part, is from libraries and library sales. Now, I'm lucky enough to have a husband who works for the library system here, and the librarians at many of the different libraries know that I'm an altered book artist and will often put aside hardcover books that are going in the sale bin for me that they think I might be interested in using in my altered book art, for which I am eternally grateful for System of Marigold librarians, just so you know. This particular book was set aside for me by a librarian who was told that I was looking for a great book to use on this theme. And so a romance book fits great for my theme, but for other themes, what kinds of things can you choose? Well, children's board books make amazing books for altering if you're just starting out. I did one at the very beginning because the shaped pages completely inspired me. Now, the book was about a Christmas angel, and the book was shaped like angels, and angels became the theme of the book because I was writing about the angels that had been in my life, creating pages about. When you're working on your book, you're going to find that depending on what's going on in your life at the time, it's going to change the kinds of things you want to work on. So don't try to finish your altered book all in one go. If you finish it in a month, wow, you're going to feel very accomplished, but how much depth is your book really going to have? Whereas if you spend a year working on it, going through the different emotions involved in the theme and getting different ideas from the things going on in your life at the time, it's going to have a lot more to it in general. You're going to have pages when you were in a great mood that are sweet. And one of my favorite things to do is have little pull-out journaling pockets. I have one on almost every page. A little secret spot that hides, like here it's a folded in card, that hides my thoughts on that particular page at that time, which is a great way to relate how the theme is relating to your life at the time. So for theme and choosing books, that's our number one video in the Altered Book series. Be sure to check out the next video in this series, Packing Tape Transfers, for more information on altered book crafts. And for more tips, tricks, lessons on altered books and other crafts, check out Crafty Diva Cat on Facebook and Twitter. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and happy crafting.